Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today we're going to be working with the Warm and Toasty stamp set. I'm going to be making a 3D project, a box for these little chocolates that I found at the Dollar Tree. There were 4, but someone ate one. I'm not going to say who. It might have been me, but I'm not going to confirm that. Not denying it, but I'm not going to confirm it. But so it was, I just thought they were cute. So I wanted to make a little box for them before the other 3 disappeared. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be using the some Night of Navy. It's here. This is cut at let me see, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then we have our designer series paper here, and that is cut at 2 1/2 by 4, and that is part of the Trimming the Town designer series paper pack. Then we have some scrap Whisper White, just enough to fit our images. I have a piece of Poppy Parade here that I've already went ahead and die cut using this layering circle dies. I used the number 2 for the sentiment, and this is the second smallest. Well, yeah, if you start counting from the smallest, this is the second one up, and number 2 for this is the Poppy Parade and the scalped one. Okay, so in the Seaside Spray here, this is 8 by 7. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to stamp first so that I can let my Memento ink dry, because we're going to be coloring with some blends. Let me see. I can't remember which one I got for this. And this box is a custom box. I just measured the candies and made a box around it. I just knew how I wanted the box to close up. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment, and we're going to be using Sharing Christmas Cheer, and I'm going to stamp that in the Misty Moonlight, because that is the color of the designer series paper. I'm just going to stamp that right there. Perfect. Set that to the side. Okay, and while these are drying a little before we smear them, I'm going to go ahead and score our cardstock to make our box. So on the long side, we're going to score this at 3/4. Let me make sure I'm at 3/4. And then we're going to do 3 3/4. 4 1/2, and 7 1/2. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 5 3/4, and 6 1/2. Okay, now we got that. Now we're going to cut our paper, and we're going to cut on the side that has the most score lines going. We're just going to cut up all of the score lines, and you want to cut into your rectangle parts straight. We'll cut this tab off here, and then we'll angle cut into this. Just pull that off. Okay, and we'll do the same thing here. Straight on the rectangle sides. Take off our the first square here, and wedge in on each side. And then for this part here, we're just going to cut this entire thing away. Okay, so everything we did to this side, we're going to do it to this side. So we'll go ahead and cut this away. Cut straight into our rectangle. Cut off the first flap. Wedge into our tabs here. Straight into our rectangle. Cut off the first tab and wedge into that one. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And we're going to get our detailed trio punch. The detailed trio punch has our corner rounder on it that I want to use. So we're going to just round these corners on this end. Come on. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at staying in frame, so I have to keep the papers a little further away from me. So these side flaps as well are going to be rounded. And I'll just do this one. Okay, and that's it for that. Whoops. Excuse the chair. Now we'll go ahead and burnish all of our score marks. Fold and burnish everything. You guys, if you would like to place an order for any of the items that I'm using, you can visit my blog at www.honeybeesstampinghive.com, where you will find a link to my online store and the current monthly host code. Okay, and that is that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start matting some things. And get my glue here. We're going to go ahead and adhere the designer series paper to the Night of Navy mat. Make sure I'm in frame. In frame, stay in frame, Shauna. Let's see here. Let's put that on. Then we'll mat this onto our box lid. And it doesn't matter the direction right now because my paper is non-directional. But this is how the box will close up, just in case you need to know which way to put your paper on. Okay. So we have that little part done, and I'm going to go ahead and get our blends. I am using the light cinnamon cider, the dark soft suede, and the light poppy parade. And I have the cinnamon cider that we're going to color our little deer in. And I chose this deer because the candies had a deer, and I don't have any snowman or a Santa image, so I chose the deer. In my coloring, you have to excuse me if I go outside the lines, because again, trying to do good at staying in frame, and I can't see that well when it's far away from me. And I'm probably gonna fast forward through this so that you don't have to sit and watch me color for them. Okay, and one color I did forget was the ivory. And the ivory is just going to go right here in the inside of his ears. And that's that. And then I will fussy cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have finished fussy cutting my deer and I've went ahead and die cut my circle on the sentiment. So we'll go ahead and layer that up. I think I want to put some dimensionals on the back of that. So let me find my dimensionals. I want to pop this up and then we will glue down the circle, the scallop circle, I should say. So and this has the tiniest of border. I just wanted a pop of color to go with the little color that's in the ribbon. And we'll pop up the deer as well. Oh, and I want to show you a little trick that I got from Marcy Bessiger for cutting this out to get between the legs here. I just cut his little hooves apart right on the line to get in there. And you can't even really tell. I love it. It was the best little tip. I think I need a half a dimensional. So let me cut one of these in half. Because I want to put them down here to make sure. Whoop, whoop, come off. I stuck it too soon. I want to make sure that his, where I cut doesn't come back apart. So I just want to put little half dimensionals there. Half of the small ones. And I'll just put some more there. Okay, and let me see. We said this one is flat, right? Gluing this one down flat to the box. And that's going to go over here. Then we'll take the backings off of this. Pop this up on the box lid. Probably should do this afterwards, but I am started, so I'm going to go ahead and finish. You guys, am I talking low again? I'm sorry. You know, I have a habit of doing that. I get so comfortable. I'll start talking low. There we go. That looks cute. Okay, so now let's put our box together. So these are going to be our little glue tabs. These are going to glue to the bottom of the box. So we want to put our adhesive on the outside of the tabs here. And go ahead and you want to just square that up. Oop, and don't move it. Once you have it squared up, don't move it. Do it on both sides here. Just give it a second for that glue to catch. Now you can use tear and tape or our Stampin' Seal Plus to put this together as well. I just like the liquid glue, but it's your choice what you want to use. Oh, I got glue on the inside. We don't want that. Then we'll just glue these tabs right to the inside as well, making sure it's squared up. I'll go ahead and put that side in and hold it for a few till that glue catches and does its job. Okay. And these flaps here are just there to help support the lid. We'll put our candies in. Oh, I didn't give it enough time before I start moving things around. Okay, and it closes like that. And I just want to find, let's see, some nice, maybe some sparkly something. Let's use, oh, I know, if I can find them. The blue adhesive dots. That's what I think I want. That's not it. Actually, we can use these because Misty Moonlight is an in color, and these are the in color enamel dots. So I like that as well. Just want a few of these. Just a couple. I just want them to be, let's put one up here. You can't really see it. Oh no. Did I put my thing under there? I think I did. I lifted up. I stuck the tool underneath the, where do I want this one? Down at the bottom here. I stuck the tool underneath the, and separated my little embellishment here. But I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right there. Just a little. And I'm gonna, why did I close that? Then I'm gonna try to just lift this up and put it right over the glue. And there you go. I didn't want to touch it with my finger and move it. But that is it. Isn't this a cute little box? Sharing Christmas cheer. Okay, that is our project for the day, you guys. How do you like it? Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.